Hey team, I hope you're all doing well. Today I'm going to speak to you openly about what's happening because it's not normal. We're going to be able to set the record straight. I know there are a lot of you who have been waiting for this video for a long time, and honestly today, well, we have the opportunity, so let's go ahead and do it. You know me as Ophenya, the one who lives with the worries of the heart, the girl who fights against bullying, and especially who invented this sign against bullying. There won't be much of an introduction, but I'll get straight to the point. Get ready. It's going to be juicy. I did a live earlier explaining everything in detail, so watch that if you missed it. Here, I'm making a recap video for you. But before anything else, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and turn on the little bell. Today I saw myself on BFM TV without really understanding why, and it's not the first time I've appeared in BFM TV articles that criticize me. So I asked myself, what could I have possibly done? And I went to check. You should know one thing already, there's a problem just in the title. In the end, the account of the controversial influencer banned from TikTok. So yes, I did get banned from my TikTok account, but don't worry, it'll get sorted out, okay? Last year it was the same, I got banned from my account. There are plenty of content creators who get banned from their accounts, it can happen, there's no problem with that. And to go as far as making an article about it on BFM TV, honestly I thought, wow, I must be someone important. Honestly, between us, I find it so pathetic. There are so many serious issues in the world, and they decide to talk about my TikTok account getting banned. It's just so ridiculous. No, honestly, the article isn't good. First, it mentions the word controversial. Controversial in what way? I don't have any criminal record, I'm clean from A to Z, and the only complaints that have been made were by me for harassment, defamation, and slander. Because yes, guys, on social media there's a good side, but there are also all those who hate you and want to make things up about you and create problems. I create content to entertain myself, to entertain my community, but I also use this strength to benefit associations or to fight against issues like harassment and online harassment, which I'm currently experiencing. For those who don't know, I'll be in Avignon on November 23 from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. with the ELAS Association for the Day Against Harassment, which will also address disability. So, don't hesitate to come, I'll be waiting for you. So the controversial word that, for example, BFM TV uses in its headline, it's a bit of a clickbait title. But honestly, it doesn't mean anything because there's nothing behind it. And the day you ask them for proof, well, they won't be able to give you any because there's nothing. So, I was on TV this morning, on BFM TV, without knowing it, at 7:20, 7:22. And what I saw, well, I didn't really like it. First of all, the title is Ophenya, Influencer or Guru 2.0. So, let me explain what a guru is. It's the leader of a cult. Well, I don't think I'm asking my community to go kill sommeliers every night and smear their blood on their heads. I don't think so. At least no one has told me that. So no, that's definitely not what my content is about. Let's review what was said and break it down. Watch this scene first.
Nearly 5 million followers on TikTok, 735,000 on Instagram. The influencer Ophenya is a social media star. Her audience is often very young, mostly teenagers.
Look at the hands.
Ophenya is a lifestyle influencer, she gives life advice. Even parents or grandparents are fans.
Merci. Merci de délivrer un beau message. Vous êtes très fiers, très qualifiés. Merci, parole de maman. Merci beaucoup.
At first glance, nothing serious.
Antoine. Yes, I do wonder, though, there have always been all kinds of fans. So, I wonder how it's necessarily different from someone who's overly obsessed with a singer, for example. Maybe that's it.
So, if you see this video, first of all, I want to thank you for standing up for me, and it's true that I don't see why it's a problem. Fans, fan accounts, they've always existed. There's always been this enthusiasm for football players, for singers, for influencers. It's not actually new. I have a very engaged community that I built from scratch, and I'm proud of it. People may follow me because my content resonates with them or they can relate to it. And that's really the point of social media. What is truly the purpose of social media? It's to follow someone you can relate to. It's to follow someone's content that makes you feel good. Everyone is free to create their own content, which is great because it takes all kinds. My content focuses on humor to entertain and also on helping and kindness. But by chance, so if you come across this video, even though I didn't use any hashtags, it's meant for you. And if you see yourself in this, subscribe. I know you feel like you're not good enough, maybe not good enough to be loved. People eventually abandon, replace, or betray you, making you feel like you never mattered. You start blaming yourself, thinking you're the problem, but you shouldn't. It's always the purest hearts that these kinds of things happen to, so don't feel guilty, don't blame yourself. It's actually the people who left you that you should be upset with. And if no one has told you yet, you're not alone. I think you probably know that I invented Red Love. Red Love, for those who don't know, is very simple. We can't know what someone is going through behind a screen. So I decided once a week to pick someone from my community. either at random or someone who moved me, who was kind in the comments, and to thank them and congratulate them for their kindness. This, for example, is one of my posts on TikTok. And this, for example, I don't understand why BFM TV doesn't talk about it. But there are also plenty of other things, and I'll let you tell me what you think in the comments. BFM, since you like to be on my case so much, you should know that I carry out positive actions with associations or private individuals, so that young people have tools to promote mental health, and that you don't talk about. When I visit victims of harassment or cyberbullying, which causes severe trauma, you don't mention it. When an association like the MIR Collective, which you know very well because I have already filed a complaint against the EduC Collective, and I had already made videos that you are aware of, and when they have fun harassing me without any proof, you don't talk about it. When I create a symbol to fight against harassment, and it goes all the way to the National Assembly and starts being introduced in schools, why don't you talk about it? When young people suffer alone in their rooms and we connect them directly with professionals, like the 3018, why don't you mention it? When I work with NATO for veterans, you don't talk about it? When I join a march against cancer with local officials, you don't talk about it. When I bring a mother with cancer onto a live stream to fulfill her daughter's dream because she's going to die in a few months, you don't discuss it. When there are legitimate and worthy causes, we don't see you, and then you come asking us for interviews to crucify us, but it's normal that we refuse. And listen carefully to this sentence, you don't shine a light on real causes, but you crucify those who fight for them. Even though honestly I'm just saying what everyone already thinks about BFM, I still wanted to point it out. And now we're going to talk about a problem, and the problem is Arubi. You see, when we talk about problematic people, this is exactly the kind of person I think of. Arubi is someone who makes videos on TikTok, so I'm not going to talk about the others because he likes to do this with a lot of influencers, but I'm mainly going to talk about myself. You should know that from the very beginning, Arubi has done nothing but slander me. As you know, I filed a complaint against this person, and my lawyers are handling it. All his information has been collected, and now we're waiting because justice takes time. I'll now show you this video clip, recorded live a few hours ago as an ad.
Just to let you know, I don't know if you saw it, but it was even on TV this morning. The director of Mivilud, which is a government agency, the director himself spoke about Ophenya and said that there were measures being taken and that now we couldn't just leave things as they are.
I'll let you watch this clip without talking first.
But being a fan, that's the limit. So the law talks about psychological manipulation, meaning coercive control, which is caused by serious or repeated pressure or by techniques that can alter judgment. So obviously I'm not going to talk about the case of Ophenya. There you go.
It only took a few seconds to show you that Arubi was talking nonsense. And that's when we realized how serious it is, because a word like the one Arubi said can have an impact and consequences on young people who listen to him and young people who will believe it. I pulled this video clip for you because this happened a few hours ago, because I needed to tell you about it, but these videos are all just defamation. I could spend my time showing you all the videos and all the nonsense he's saying, but unfortunately, I have other things to do, and my lawyers will handle it very well. The person in question is absolutely not talking about me. Yes, they used words like cult and cult-like behavior, but it doesn't apply to me. I don't fit those criteria, and most importantly, they're not referring to me. So, be careful. Just because you see my face in the background doesn't necessarily mean it's about me. I'm telling you this because the goal isn't to spread misinformation, but to give you concrete facts and tangible evidence. I was then accused of several things. Well, I have no problem with that. I'm very open. You can accuse me of many things, but you need tangible proof and concrete arguments, and that's not the case. It's way too easy nowadays to accuse someone on social media of something that doesn't exist, especially when they're a public figure, because of course they have their fan base, but they also have their base of haters. That's nothing new to you. Because I completely understand that people might not like me, that's normal. You can't like everyone on social media, and there are so many different types of content. You're free to go watch whatever you like, but what I don't accept are people who say things about me that aren't true. Defamation, rumors. I'm sure some of you have already experienced rumors with your friends, etc. So you know how it feels. First, I was accused of having a community that's too young. Apparently that bothers people. So I don't really understand, because nobody blames Michu for having a community of minors. Nobody blames Inox for having a community of minors. Nobody blames other influencers for having a community with minors. It doesn't make any sense. In every community, you have minors, adults, older people, and that's not a problem. Again, I understand that people might say things, but what you say has to be backed by tangible evidence. And here it doesn't make any sense. Even with minors in my community, I'm proud of it. I don't see how my content is an issue for them. My content is meant to help, spread kindness and entertain, just like any other content. Secondly, the Ophenya Collective or Meyer Collective, it's the same group. I had already made 2 videos about them cyberbullying and targeting me. Now, I have to talk to you about it because what's happening is just unimaginable. I received messages from subscribers telling me they were talking with a certain account and that it was very strange, and I'm showing you the account right now. Before I continue, I want you to know I already filed a defamation and cyberbullying complaint against this account, and the case is already in the hands of the courts. Now it's more serious. I received shocking message screenshots. They are going to contact subscribers to gather information about me and about my subscribers by getting into their private lives. I hope you realize how absurd this is. These nobodies accuse me of doing live streams with minors, but they're the ones contacting them for private information. Wow, this endangers my whole community, and if they target others, it could risk more communities. I've already reported their account for inciting hatred. If you want to report them too, now's the time so they'll stop. Team Snap, we'll meet up because I'm filing a complaint and bringing you. I filed one yesterday and wanted to let you know. I had also previously filed a complaint against Collective Eduki for defamation and cyberbullying. But I had to go back yesterday, showing you the steps to take on Snap, since those people were having fun contacting members of my community to gather personal information about me and about them, basically invading their private lives. They were having fun attacking professionals in the field, so it's not very smart since everything was recorded legally, but also tagging other people to get them to support them. Can you believe it? When we unblocked them at the police station yesterday to show their account, we discovered they'd made many videos about me with harmful misinformation and defamation, which led to cyberbullying. Since anyone can access those videos and people on social media use what benefits them, every action has consequences. I won't let you get away with it and will see my efforts through. I won't hesitate to name and call you out publicly. I've fought harassment and cyberbullying for years, and even created this sign for those who can't express it. For those I'm exposing, stop playing the victim. We won't switch roles. You're the harassers, not the victims. I never mentioned it before because I trusted the maturity and intelligence of people on social media, but I was wrong. When someone talks or shows you fake evidence on social media, you tend to swallow it all and believe it, even though it's fake news. You should know that I have filed a complaint against these people and that the legal system is handling it. These people brag about mass reporting on TikTok to get my TikTok account banned. First of all, bragging about something like that, I don't find it impressive at all. Secondly, my account will be reviewed. No problem. Many content creators get banned. It even happened to me last year without any issues. These people accused me of bringing minors onto my live streams. Now, I'm willing to listen to that argument. But let's look at the concrete evidence. On TikTok, they tell us TikTok is a mobile app for short-form videos. It's a space for entertaining and positive content. For example, Arubi's content is not positive at all. It's content that promotes hate, that incites hatred. And honestly, it has no place on social media. And especially, it's disinformation. The Eduke and Maya collectives, made up of the same people, are among the harassers on the platform. I have TikTok's community guidelines in front of me. TikTok says the TikTok app can be downloaded from the App Store, etc. The TikTok app is rated 12+ in the App Store, OK. Listed as parental guidance recommended in the Google Play Store. If you don't want your teen to download TikTok, you can block it using parental controls on those platforms. That's what the TikTok guidelines say. Let's go further. If we believe that someone under 13 is using TikTok, we will ban their account, and they can appeal this decision if they think we made a mistake. If you are the parent, guardian, or a trusted adult for this teenager whose account has been banned, they might ask you for help to submit an appeal. Alright, they don't seem to be part of the police, nor their parent, nor their guardian, nor from TikTok. Also, TikTok is only for people who are at least 13 years old, and it's important that your teenager provides their real date of birth. When people sign up, I'm not there to check their date of birth. That's not my job, that's not my role. My role is only to create videos on this platform to entertain people. That's my job. So having such accusations against me doesn't make sense, knowing that it's the TikTok platform that allows minors. So at no point did I ever break TikTok's community guidelines. I make content like everyone else, doing live streams to entertain and listen to my followers. I'm here today thanks to them, and I'm grateful. But then another problem arises, which is rumors. And you see, for example, in this message, we see two people wondering why my account was banned. And you know what happens is that people spread false information that always comes from the wrong people. Through a screen, we must not forget that it's not just an image, it's a person. I am a person. On social media, I've always acted from the heart, and that won't change. I find it so unfortunate that today we've reached a point where there are people who are able to attack someone else just because it gives them some kind of inner satisfaction, jealousy or anything else. That's not even the point. I'll repeat, I don't mind if someone dislikes me. It's normal not to like everyone. I won't tolerate people spreading lies about me. That's defamation and it's illegal. I'm fighting harassment and cyberbullying, not to become a victim myself. I've always been honest with my community and will continue. I'll keep organizing meetups to meet and thank you all. Honestly, I'm not taking it badly at all. When I was little, I experienced bullying and my mom always told me something. My mom said to me, sometimes your light can bother others. And right now, I realize that yes, I started from nothing and I built everything by myself, and there are some people who might be bothered by that, and I get it, it's not a problem. But now, don't try to make me look like someone I'm not. Even the haters, honestly, I don't blame them. If you want to come and talk, come, let's talk. It's not a problem. Right now, what's happening to me, I'm not taking it badly at all. Do you know why? Because I tell myself that everything that has to happen will happen. And for me, that's like an open door. It really allowed me to, in the end, talk to you about all this. It actually gave me the opportunity to reveal the truth to you, to speak to you with an open heart. And it's something I love to do, and that I've always done, by the way, even if most of the time it's more like reaction videos. I also saw some things on BFM TV that honestly shocked me when I saw them talking about manipulation. But at what point? Manipulate who? Manipulate what? No. You see, words matter. You shouldn't use words carelessly. If tomorrow you ask for proof of all that, actually, there isn't any because it doesn't exist. And you see, today, I'm happy to be able to show you that yes, social media is a good thing, but there are also all the negative things it can bring you. And you see, when people slander you and make things up about you, unfortunately, it can happen. But well, the most important thing is to set the record straight and above all, to speak to you openly from the heart. You know, behind the content, it's very easy to play roles. Me, for example, when I wear glasses, I've always told you it's a role I'm playing. I'm in character, the girl who's here to entertain you. But when I'm face to face with you, when I'm talking to you like this, even when I'm live, well, you can't hide your personality. It's very, very hard to hide it. So at some point, people find out. And I've always been like this. And the people who have known me from the beginning know it, and that hasn't changed. Anyway, team, thank you so much for listening to this video all the way through. Let me know if you want me to do more like this with an open heart. I really like it because I really feel like I can talk to you the way I talk to my friends, my buddies, my family in everyday life. Anyway, team, I want to thank you for being here, for being so engaged, for following me every day. And you see what's happening here? You shouldn't even take it the wrong way. I don't take it the wrong way at all. On the contrary, I see it as a sign of success because, look, people are talking about me over things that don't really make sense. So it's actually pretty cool. They noted your engagement, which makes me proud because you truly are an engaged community. I hope you enjoyed the video. I did, as it let me speak openly from the heart, which I love. Remember, our year-end goal is 1 million YouTube subscribers, so go ahead and subscribe. I've also launched my official store, Ophenya.com. Check it out via the link in the description. Kisses, Bisunia team. We are the strongest.